What's up guys, DJ Fitness Tips. Today we're talking about sleep and how important it is to your physique. Alright guys, so we're here today and you're probably wondering why am I doing a video about sleep outside at a park. Honestly, no real reason. The weather was great today. It rains a lot where I live, and to have this kind of a day, I kind of want to take advantage and get some shots outside. With that said, on to the video. If you're in any kind of a bodybuilding, trying to lose weight, trying to cut body fat, trying to lean up, bulk up, if you're doing anything trying to alter your body, sleep is going to be one of the most important factors. To me, there's three keys and three elements that make up your fitness regimen, I guess you would call it. And that's your diet, that's your workouts, and that's sleep. All three are equally important. To me, none more than the other. You need to do all three of these really well and you'll see great results. If you're on point with your eating, if you're working out super hard in the gym, but you're only getting 2 to 3, 4 hours of sleep a night, and you're staying up super late, and you're not getting the good quality rest you need, you're probably going to suffer from some gains. You'll probably see some gains, but you would get much better results if you were getting the proper amounts of sleep. Now, what's the proper amount of sleep? It's been said and talked about, recommended anywhere between 6 to 10 hours, depending on what you read and depending on where you're getting your information from. For me personally, my sweet spot seems to be 7 to 8 at the most hours of sleep. If I sleep longer than that, I feel tired and groggy in the morning kind of, and if I sleep less than that, same thing, I feel tired. So I would say kind of mess around, figure out what feels best for you. When do you feel the best and most re-energized in the morning? That's kind of what you need to base it off of. It's not studies and not everything else. Yeah, that's a good guideline, but at the end of the day, it's you, it's your body, it's what makes you feel good. So if you get 7 hours of sleep a night and you feel great in the morning, stick with that, that's good. If you get 6 hours of sleep at night and you feel great and rested in the morning, that's good. Now, for bodybuilding purposes, for building muscle purposes, sleep is super important. When you're at the gym, you finish your workout, your muscles look all big and pumped up. That's not where your muscles are getting bigger. That's the work that you're putting in is what it takes to get bigger muscles, but that's not when your muscles are growing. Your muscles are growing when you sleep. If you're not getting good enough sleep, they're not going to have time to rebuild. Think of it this way. When you're tearing down your muscles and then you go to bed, your body's working all night long repairing those muscles that you tore down in your workout. And if you're just like if you work out the same muscle every single day, if you don't give your body a chance to repair the muscle you tore down in the gym, you're never going to get bigger muscles because you're constantly tearing down, never giving a chance for them to rebuild. So sleep is super important to bodybuilding and bulking up and getting bigger size. You got to get your rest. The same thing applies for trying to get lean and get more ripped. When you're sleeping is when your body's repairing itself. If you don't also have the proper nutrition before bed, then you're also not going to give your body a chance to repair itself properly because you're going to go into starvation mode or go catabolic or however you want to word it. So you got to also have a good pre-bed kind of nutrition plan. And there's a whole different list of things people do. They have their own individual pre-bed nutrition plans. And what I found works best for me is something like cottage cheese and maybe a scoop of protein, maybe peanut butter, depending on the phase. But having a good healthy fat, something like cottage cheese and protein, that's a really good way to go to bed, because what you're doing is you're allowing yourself to have those keep you sustained through the night, but it's not going to be stored as fat. You don't want to have carbs before bed because it's going to get stored as fat. Carbs are used for energy, and when you're sleeping, you're not using any energy. So definitely stick to protein, lean protein, stuff like cottage cheese, these kind of things you want to have before bed. Healthy fats. Sometimes people take olive oil shots. Sounds gross, but it's a really good healthy fat to have. I like to do peanut butter just because they're pretty similar in the nutritional value, and peanut butter tastes way better. So anyway, before bed, you need to have something before you go to sleep. That way you don't go to bed hungry. Going to bed hungry is not the option, especially if you want to bulk up. Going to bed hungry, you're not going to have anything to repair those muscles with that you've torn down. So, all right guys, sleep, super important in bodybuilding, greater physiques, whatever you want to do. Definitely got to get your rest. All right, stay tuned for the next video. We'll see you in the next one.